I almost spent $4,000 on a microphone until I found this. This is the DA87i by Dachman Audio. The reason I had got this mic is because I was like, hey, it's time for me to upgrade my mic. I have a Neumann TLM103. I've literally been using this mic for, I couldn't tell you how long, 6-7 years, a crazy long time. I'm like, you know what? I got my mixes sounding good, recording with this mic, and I was like, it's time to upgrade. I was gonna buy a Neumann U87, and they're $4,000. You know, it's like I've got the money, and I could buy it if I wanted to, but that's so much money that I tend to be like, let's see what other options there are. And someone had told me about this microphone, the DA87 by Dachman Audio, and I'm like, man, I gotta try this out. I read some reviews. It said that it damn near sounds exactly like the original U87, and I was like, I've got to try this. This microphone has a classic U87 style sound, kind of a 1979 design of the U87. The transformer and the body construction is custom, and it also offers multiple pattern pickups like cardioid, omni, and figure 8. It also features a pad, a negative 10 dB pad on the back, and it also has a high pass filter. And honestly, I think the craziest part about this microphone is not only how good it sounds compared to what I've been using, but just the fact that it's only $600-700 in that price range compared to my TLM103 that I was using that's like $1,200. So now that I've got this bad boy, let me show you what it sounds like. Okay, so here's my Dachman Audio U87i test. This is just simply so you guys can hear how crispy, clean, and clear the mic is. I do want to show on the screen real quick the frequency response of the mic. It's pretty much flat all the way till it gets around 8K. There's like a slight boost in the high end, which actually sounds great. And to compare it to my TLM103, a couple of things that I've noticed is it's a lot less harsh. The TLM103 is really like, it's obviously bright, but the brightness is like a bad brightness, and the brightness on this mic just seems cleaner. It's like a cleaner high end than the TLM103, and that's really the only mic I can compare it to, just because that's what I've been using for X amount of years on pretty much everything. So all types of vocals and everything. So it's pretty nice that I have a new mic now. But really, I just wanted to showcase this mic because I feel like everyone should buy it. It sounds amazing. It sounds great, especially for a mic that is under $1,000, which is pretty rare to, you know, find a mic that sounds identical to another mic, you know, for $4,000, as I was saying. So yeah, this mic sounds super crisp, super clean, super clear. I do want to mention there's a couple of different modes on this mic. Here on the front, when you're looking at it, it's got 3 different mic patterns. Cardioid, which is what we're on, which just captures what's in the front of you. Kind of looks like a little heart. And to the right, if I switch it, there's a circle, which is basically like omni, which is all around. You know, you can record from front, back, side, whatever. Maybe if you were recording multiple people in a circle, you know, you could pick up all those voices at once. And then there is another mode that is called figure 8. It looks like 2 circles beside each other, pretty much just looks like an 8. And that is so that you could record front and back and not all around. So there's a couple different modes. You would use those for a couple different things, you know, testing, I don't know, if you had like a little choir going on, or somebody front and somebody back trying to say something at the same time. You know, you kind of got to get creative with that. On the back, there are 2 different knobs. You have a high pass filter, which is kind of rolling off some of the low end, which I do have that on right now, and I think I can switch it off. Let me switch it off while I'm talking and see what it sounds like. Hey, 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 hey. Yo, 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 yo. So I can barely hear it, but it's just takes out a very little rumble. So it's probably like a 80 hertz cut, but and then there's a pad switch on the back, which I'm not going to switch it, but basically it's a negative 10 dB pad, and if I switch that, basically it's going to bring down the gain of the mic 10 dB. So if I did that, y'all would barely be able to hear me. I guess we could try it. Why not? Let's try it. So let's hello. So it's a pretty big difference. You know, you would use that for maybe recording super loud instruments, or I've got a couple artists that like to scream in the mic, like top of their lungs scream. So, you know, I might could use it for something crazy like that. But yeah, I hope this test sounds good. I want to convince you guys to go get this mic. It is amazing. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just had to showcase this new amazing mic that I'm using, and hopefully you guys will go get one for yourselves. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications, because you guys are the best and y'all really help me keep doing stuff like this. I want to keep exploring into new equipment and new plugins and just showing tips and tricks of my daily life at work here when I'm mixing songs and recording and working with different artists. So you guys mean the world to me. Shout out to you members. If you're a member, shout out to you. I love you. You're making it possible for me. And if you're not a member, you definitely have to go do that, because there's some goodies, and you can get my template, and you can get, you know, one-on-one access with me to for me to help you with whatever you're doing in your walk with music. Peace. Catch you on the next video.